Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Dandavat Thakur Prabhupada and Gurudev, my obeisances. So, hope everyone is chanting. Venkat Dhola Prabhu, how many rounds you are chanting?
I completed 7, Prabhuji. Today I'll complete it rest. As of now, completed 7, but I'll complete 16 rounds today, Prabhuji.
Okay. Lakshmi Vijay Mataji, how many you have decided to chant?
192 Prabhuji.
So 64, 64, 64. Amazing.
Yeah, I completed 64 for today and I am chanting more today itself.
Amazing. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Then, who else? Naveen Manyam Prabhu.
Prabhuji planning to do 16 today.
Only 16.
I will try to do more, but yeah, at least 16.
At least 16 we do every day, bro. So what is that we are doing, Jesus Christ rose from dead. They have 2 billion population. Haridas Thakur also rose from dead. Nobody knows this. So if everyone chants nicely, then, we receive unlimited mercy actually. Yesterday in our temple, I started asking our small girls. They're 6th grade, 7th grade. They said 192 rounds they would chant. I was impressed actually. But okay, that's okay, no problem. Abraham going through.
So far, I've done 64, Prabhuji.
Amazing.
I will do some more today.
Wow. Sagar Prabhu, Sagar Jagannath, Anand Sagar Jagannath Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I am doing 192 rounds. So today I finished 58 rounds, Prabhuji.
Amazing. Sushila Sakhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I just finished my daily rounds, so I will add more. I just saw this 3-day thing. So I'll chant more rounds, Prabhuji.
Srinivas Donala Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Goal is 192 rounds. Yesterday and today I completed 100 rounds.
Amazing. Thank you. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhakar Reddy Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, I just saw the
Louder.
I just saw the message, Prabhuji. I just completed my today morning rounds, Prabhuji, and it's just I'll try and do more, Prabhuji, today.
I posted in every video, in every group I posted.
Yes, Prabhuji, I just happened to see it today, Prabhuji. I was trying to click the link for the call, Prabhuji. I'll try and do more, Prabhuji, today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Very nice. So very grateful for all of you for, I mean, I posted for some, so maybe you missed it, So Ishopanishad 8th verse, Ajnanatamrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksharan Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamitanam Namaste Saraswateve Gauravani Pracharani Viseshinyadi Paschati Deshatarane Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Pranityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Kam Karati Vachalam Pangam Langayate Kirame Patam Mande Shri Guru Taranam Paramananda Madhava Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So 8th verse. This is very important, very wonderful verse. Saparyaga Chukram Akaryam. Sorry, Akayam Asnavir Akaryam Avaranam Asnaviram Suddham Apapaviddham. Saparyaga Chukram Akayam Asnavar sorry Avaranam Asnaviram Suddham Apapaviddham. Kabir Manasi Paripu Swayambur Yathathan Tatyatorthan Vyatadaj Shashvatibhya Samabhya. So, who will read the translation?
Hare Krishna. Such a person must factually know the greatest of all, the personality of Godhead, who is unembodied, omniscient, beyond reproach, without veins, pure and uncontaminated, the self-sufficient philosopher who has been fulfilling everyone's desire since time immemorial. Hare Krishna.
So this verse is talking about God. Akayam. Akayam means unembodied. So you know what unembodied means? He has no body. Soul and body same. For Krishna, soul and body same. Everyone is listening?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you see this one word? What is that?
Without
Without
vein.
veins.
Krishna's body doesn't have veins. No blood, nothing. No mucus, veins, bones. Then what is that? Akayam, unembodied, means that body and soul same. This everyone has to understand. Avaranam is present everywhere, omniscient. Means he is aware of everything. Pure, asnaviram suddham, apapa vidham. I have a question for all of you. What did you understand? He doesn't have veins, no veins. Without veins means what? I have a question for all of you. Does soul have veins?
No.
No.
So, but we have veins, right?
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji, we have.
We have veins, yes or no?
Yes.
But we are not the body, we are a spirit soul. We have a body that has veins. But our soul doesn't have veins. Our soul is also pure. What is the size of the soul?
1,000 tip of the hair.
1/10,000 part of the tip of the hair. So the soul is stuck in the body. So we are embodied. Means we have a kayam, we have the body in which we are sitting. There is a covering we have. What is that covering? How many coverings we have? Huh?
Five
Two
questions, Prabhu.
How many?
Like, is it in
gross body and subtle body.
You have two coverings, gross body and subtle body. Within that, one more covering is there, spiritual body. The spiritual body and soul same. That way you can set three bodies. The actual covering for the soul is spiritual body. So spiritual body doesn't have any veins. How many of you remember Narad Muni's story with Ravana? I told many times.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Soul is eternal. There is no death for the soul. Why? It's not matter. Death is only for matter. You know? Unembodied, omniscient. He knows everything. Beyond reproach. What is the actual Sanskrit word for beyond reproach? Let's see. Avaranam. Akayam. Avaranam. Sukram. Asnaviram. Asnaviram. Without veins. Suddham antiseptic. Apapaviddham prophylactic. Sin doesn't touch Krishna. That shows Krishna's body is spiritual, transcendental. How many of you understood this one point?
Understood, Prabhuji.
Asnaviram Suddham Apavidham. So now we'll see the presentation. Krishna has all the transcendental qualities. Form is spiritual, transcendental. Krishna is omnipotent. Krishna is supremely powerful. Because Krishna is supremely powerful, he can appear as Archa Vigraha. He's omniscient. He knows, he's all knowing. Archa Vigraha. In our temple, there is a deity. What is there? Deity is there. The deity, your great grandchildren will be there, but the deity will be there. Deity made up of marble or metal is an expansion of Krishna. Because for Krishna, there is nothing like matter, everything is spirit only. And what is the next one? How Krishna is different from us? Yeko bahunam yo vedadhati kama. That one living entity maintains all of us. He fulfills our desires. For us to, we cannot fulfill our desires on our own without his sanction. We need, he is the one who sanctions. He is the greatest of all. Asamurdhva. Nobody is equal to him. Nobody is greater than him. He is self-sufficient Atmarama. He doesn't need anything. Today we are dissatisfied. For us to enjoy, we need a matter outside. Because we are not self-sufficient. That's why we look for a pleasure outside. Why? We don't have the pleasure inside. Of course, if you are self-realized as spirit soul, then you don't need anything. But we are not realized, then we look for outside. It means we are not self-sufficient. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna is Atmarama, self-satisfied, self-sufficient. What is another quality? Suddham, antiseptic. Very pure. Impurity comes in contact with him, they're purified. Apapaviddam, sin doesn't touch him because he's above 3 modes. You're all with me now?
Yes.
Okay, now we'll announce one after another. Transcendental form. It means Krishna's, he is not form, he has a form, but it's not a similar, not at all similar to form of the material world. Material form means matter, dead matter. In our temple, one person lost his son. He put the ashes of the son in the home for 3 months. What's the model?
Attachment.
No. What is it I'm trying to tell here?
Our body is material and
Forms.
That's it. Or what is material? One day it has to become ashes. So we are dealing with dead matter actually. Hare Krishna. But Krishna's form is not like that. No veins. Krishna's body doesn't have any veins, arteries, bones. How many of you are hearing this statement for the first time?
Me too.
Yes. Also first time.
Yes, no veins. Huh?
I'm hearing first time. I know that it's Krishna's body is transcendental.
I have a question for all of you. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Krishna is Bhishma is shooting arrows to Krishna, and Krishna is bleeding. When he doesn't have veins, how is the blood coming?
He is omnipotent, Prabhuji. He can do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Because he has
He can
taken
produce
a birth
anything,
as a
Prabhuji.
human being, Prabhuji. So the characters of human being has to be
Prabhu, you have to put the phone closer. I can't hear.
Lord. He has taken a human birth, Prabhuji. So he has to show the qualities of a human being, being a human birth, Prabhuji.
Is he human?
He is not, Prabhuji, but he has taken birth as a human being, right, Prabhuji?
Okay, somebody else? Bhishma is shooting arrows to Krishna, and Krishna actually, there is a bleed. The Krishna started bleeding. When there is either this verse is wrong or that story is wrong, right?
Both are correct, Prabhuji.
How?
Prabhuji, his devotees are bleeding, so
Okay, not really.
Krishna is reciprocating with
can-
his devotee.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, even while Krishna is winding off his pastimes and the hunter also shot, even that time also he was bleeding, right, Prabhuji? They say it's universal form of Krishna.
Okay. No, that time he was not bleeding. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that arrow did not even penetrate. Krishna is Yogamaya around. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that arrow did not even penetrate Krishna's Yogamaya. So that's what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says. So anyway, I think it was somebody answered. I think Lakshmi Jamati. What is his name? Bhishma, as as an opponent, wanted to see his opponent bleed. So because that is their happiness. So Krishna started reciprocating. Okay, you want to, like in the battle, they want to hurt the charioteer, they want to hurt the warrior. So he's hurting. So in order to please Bhishma, Krishna showed that. So Krishna is reciprocating with that's what I think Mati said. Krishna is reciprocating with his devotee, but Krishna doesn't have veins. Krishna's body is totally spiritual, transcendental. So spiritual and transcendental means for us, our soul and our body different. And we have two more bodies, subtle body and gross body. But Krishna is not like that. So Krishna's spiritual form, because there is no matter covering for Krishna. So Krishna's form is, that spiritual form is transcendental. I explained like this one time. Like, your car tire, it has a tube in it. So when you fill the air with when you fill the tire with air, when you fill the tire with air, so tire is outer covering, inside is air, tube. But with Krishna's body is like, what is that? Aeroplane tires. Aeroplane tires have no tubes. Aeroplane are tubeless tires. It's just in and out same. So likewise, Krishna's body is totally spiritual. How many of you understood?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And second thing is not forced to accept body by the laws of material nature. Krishna doesn't need. When Krishna comes to this world, he creates himself by his internal potency. He doesn't need father and mother to come together. Devaki and Vasudeva, they were separated, they were chained. Still Krishna was born. Sambhavami Atmavaya. Same thing here with Vasudeva, the Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj also. Krishna had appeared in the heart of Nanda Maharaj, transferred himself to the heart of Yashoda. Then Yashoda, then what happened? After some time, Krishna appeared with Yogamaya. So Krishna, karma doesn't work on Krishna. What to speak of Krishna? Krishna's pure devotees also karma doesn't work. They come and go on their will. That way Brahma Samhita says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. So it's a Vigraha. Krishna's form is eternal, knowledgeable, blissful. You're all listening, right?
Yes.
So Krishna is omnipotent. How Krishna is omnipotent? Any one of the limbs can do any activity of Krishna. Means what? By seeing Krishna can eat the food. That's why you offer the plate probably 4 feet away from Krishna. Just by seeing Krishna can eat. By thinking Krishna can go. Angan yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti vasyanti vanti kalayanti chiram jiganti. Ananda chinmay sadajjal vigrahasya govindamada purusham tam bhajami. He has no hands and legs. But he can run faster. How? It doesn't have hands and legs means he doesn't have material hands and legs. But he has spiritual form. Form has a spiritual hands and legs.
Controls time.
Yes. Archa Vigraha. Because Krishna is omnipresent, this deity Archa Vigraha is also expansion of Krishna. Not that what is it called? Not that Archavikra is different and Krishna different. For Krishna, there is no matter, only spiritual. So, Archavikra is incarnation of Krishna, expanded form. In order to accept service from Krishna, Krishna descends in the form of Archavigraha, so that he'll accept services through that medium. Can somebody read this line? Mercifully supplies. What is it?
Mercifully supplies to living entities according to desires, in proportion to qualification and desire. His mercy, to be judged, helps to go back to Godhead or even hell.
So, what is it? Krishna, he mercifully supplies to living entities according to your desires. For example, you have a lot of ability, you have a lot of qualification, and Krishna will fulfill your desires. Otherwise, you don't have qualification, and if he gives you, he'll spoil everything, then he'll not give it to you. Krishna is very tricky. Krishna will not give something that you cannot handle, whether it is problem or a facility. Understanding or not? So, as a judge, what he will do? He'll give his mercy according to your qualification and according to your desire and qualification. Some people want to put the whole world in their pocket. Krishna will not fulfill. Once he gives you, then you withdraw, then what is the use? So based on how much based on your ability to handle, Krishna will give in proportion to your desire. And if you want to go back to God, he'll help you. If you want to go to hell, he'll not stop you. Listening, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Greatest of all. That's why whenever problem comes, they would all go to Milk Ocean to pray. Oh Lord, please help, please help, please help. And so Mayavadis and impersonalists, they beg Krishna for liberation. So, but the day you understand I'm a spirit soul, I want to go back to Godhead. No matter what, how long I stay here, this is the Kalayam
Ashashvatam.
Ashashvatam. I want to go back to Godhead. Actually, let me tell you, you have students here. If Krishna comes and tells you them, hey, ask whatever you want. You want a planet? You want 8 mystic powers? You know what the students will say? Give me one job, that's it. F1 to H1, nothing else. Wow. Because when problem comes, you are so absorbed in that problem, you want a solution immediately. Listen, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, what is the next one? So, even you want to enter into Brahman, a impersonalist or Mayavadi, Brahmavadi, they have to take shelter of Krishna. Hare Krishna. Once you are situated properly in Sambandha Gyan, then you will not ask anything material. It is useless. Then you'll start asking spiritual things. What you will ask? Service. What is the next one? Self-sufficient.
Self
Krishna is a
sufficient.
Krishna does not need even any one of us. Krishna does not need a support from any one of us. What is the example I should give? Self-sufficient means Krishna 5,000 years ago appeared as a fullest manifestation of himself. You know, fullest manifestation of God is Krishna actually. Should I continue or not?
Yes.
Okay, so Krishna is always self-sufficient. When Putana came to kill Krishna, how old was Krishna?
Days.
Less than 7 days. But Putana breastfed poison that can kill 100 people in one shot. So, Prabhupada says God cannot become God in the laboratory of yoga. God is God. So, what is that? When he was here, he killed so many demons. Saktasura, Agasura, Bakasura, Putana, in Vrindavan. But when Krishna moved, 17, 11 plus 7, sorry, 18 Akshahini army. So what is that? The Krishna is self-sufficient. Krishna wants to create Brahma. He doesn't need Mother Lakshmi to be there. Krishna wanted just like that. Wow, amazing. And Krishna is also full. He lifted Govardhan Hill for 7 days. You know. And because he's supremely independent, all the universes are in his control. What am I telling you?
He is independent. All universes are in his control.
1 minute, hold on. So, Krishna is self-sufficient. What is that? When Indra created trouble, Krishna did not start calling everyone, oh Vishnu, oh Brahma, oh Shiva, please come. No, he's self-sufficient. Then immediately lifted Govardhan Hill. He danced with gopis. You know, one time one person went to Prabhupada and said, Prabhupada, how long was the dance? 4 billion, 320 million years. Krishna expanded that night into that much long, one Brahma's daytime. So, everyone is part. So, this man went to Prabhupada and said, Krishna danced with gopis in the night. Prabhupada said, are you married? He said, yes. Why are you trying to enjoy Krishna's gopi? Wow. What a statement. Because we are all souls. Souls means Prakriti, kindred spirits. Krishna is a Purusha, only Purusha. So what is that? Krishna does not what is it? Krishna did not violate any, did not transgress the etiquette. In fact, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was strict sannyasi. He worshipped gopis. Why? Ramya ka chitapasana vrajvatu vargena yakalpita. You know? So Lord Chaitanya, he was a strict sannyasi. He approved the gopis' worship of Krishna. Of course, Mathura Ras is there in the spiritual world. Lord Chaitanya would not even look at women. Nobody should come close to Lord Chaitanya. But the Lord Chaitanya approved gopis' worship of Krishna. And antiseptic, Suddham, Krishna will purify you. And what is the next one? He purifies like sun. What do you mean by purifying like sun? Sun can evaporate waters from the lakes. Sun can evaporate water from the mountains. Sun can evaporate water from the ponds. So, but Krishna also absorbs water. Krishna also evaporates water from the stool. So Krishna means, sorry, sun. Sun evaporates water from the lakes, ponds, oceans. But sun also evaporates water from the lake. From the, sorry, what is that? You're all listening, right?
Listening, bro.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, by Krishna's touch, everyone is purified. Gopis initially approached Krishna with the feelings of, what is that? They approached with a desire to enjoy Krishna. But when they came in contact with Krishna, Krishna purified them. They became pure devotees. Asnaviram Suddham, sin will not touch. And gopis, to what extent Krishna took them? They want to go to hell eternally to please remove Krishna's headache for 15 minutes. Hare Krishna. That is Krishna. Prophylactic. What is prophylactic? Apapa Vidham. Sin cannot touch Krishna. Why? Is beyond 3 modes. So Asanaviram Suddha Apapavidham. Sin cannot touch Krishna. Even if you are so fallen, if you start chanting the holy name will purify you. Krishna will purify in the form of holy name. Then who cannot appreciate Krishna? Who knows the verse Namam Dushkritana Mudha? Anybody knows the verse Namam Dushkritana Mudha?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you repeat?
I'll try, Prabhuji. If I make a mistake, please correct. Namam Dushkritana Modha Prapadyante Naradhama Maya Aparita Jnana.
Ashra Bhav Mashrita.
Naman Dushkritana Mudha Pravadyante Nanadama Maya Apahrta Jnana Asurim Bhavam Asrita. So who are the four types of people cannot approach Krishna, cannot appreciate Krishna? Fools and rascals. Lowest of the mankind. Naradhama. Maya Apahrta Jnana. Prabhupada says this. MA, BA, PhD. Why they cannot accept Krishna? Maya Apahrta Jnana. The Maya has taken away their knowledge. Nasurim, demoniac. These people cannot appreciate, they not appreciate Krishna. People who forget the goal of life, they think that this body they're trying to enjoy. They think Krishna is also Krishna appeared of this many years. Is like me. If you think like that, you're a So what is that? These four types of people, they cannot appreciate Krishna. Who? Fools and rascals, lowest of the mankind. Any question or comment? So four types of people cannot approach Krishna. Who are those? Fools and rascals, lowest of the mankind, and demoniac. These people cannot approach Krishna. Anyone has any question?
Prabhuji, I have one question. Is it okay if I can ask? Prabhuji, when you were talking about self-sufficient, you said that Krishna is dancing with the gopis without any, without any restrictions. How is that showing self-sufficiency, Prabhu?
Repeat again, Prabhuji, please.
Prabhuji, when you were talking about being self-sufficient, that fourth point you mentioned is that he's dancing with the gopis without any social restrictions. So how is it showing self-sufficiency, Prabhu?
How is it showing self-sufficiency?
Yes, Prabhu.
First of all, when Krishna wants to create, what is that, universes, or when Krishna wants to create Brahma, he doesn't need Lakshmi's support. He can create Brahma on his own. He's self-sufficient. You listening?
Yes, Prabhuji. I'm listening, Prabhu. Yes.
When Krishna wants to create universes, he doesn't need to take anybody's support. Anything Krishna wants to do, he can do.
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why it's simple. You know what we do? 1 minute. Okay, this is what I said. Krishna can create universe on his own. Krishna can maintain anybody. To create Brahma, Krishna does not need Lakshmi. Krishna is anything Krishna wants to do, he can, anything Krishna wants to achieve, done. They are achieved by his energies. That's how Krishna is self-sufficient. Okay?
Okay. Yes, Prabhuji.
This rasa dance is for the pleasure of souls, right? Krishna doesn't need.
The rasa dance is for the pleasure of souls, okay?
No, I'm asking.
But what's the question?
No, I'm connecting to Prabhu's question. So his question was like Krishna danced with gopis. So how he's self-sufficient?
So Prabhuji's question is how Krishna is self-sufficient? Sorry. Rasa dance?
Krishna dances with gopis.
Hmm.
So Prabhuji was asking like how in that way Krishna is self-sufficient because why is dancing?
Acha, okay. Prabhuji, that is your question. If Krishna is dancing with Kapi, if he is self-sufficient, why is he dancing, right? That's the question you asked?
Yeah, no, Prabhu. Actually, in that slide where you show he's self-sufficient, you gave an example that he's able to lift up Govardhan Hill. And then in the last, you're saying he's danced with gopis without social restrictions. So how is it, dancing with gopis without social restrictions? How is that showing his self-sufficiency? That's what I was asking.
Okay. That's the thing.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So basically, what is that? All these gopis are actually expansions of expansions of Krishna. So people actually, they find fault with Krishna, if he is Supreme Lord, why is he dancing? But Prabhuji, this is the thing. Radharani is actually his Antaranga Shakti. Antaranga Shakti, Sandani, Samvit, Hladani, these three Shaktis, they come from Swarup Shakti or Chit Shakti. That is Krishna's internal energy only. So, Krishna does not, for Krishna to be happy, for us to be happy, we need chocolate. So, we need sweets. For us to be happy, we need a car. We look for outside. We are not self-sufficient. But for Krishna to be happy, he deals with his internal energy. All the gopis are expansions of Radharani. Radharani is also Krishna's internal energy. So, Krishna does not enjoy anything from outside. He'll enjoy everything from inside only. So, people say like this, because they don't know Tattva, but these gopis are all Krishna's expansion only. That way, Krishna is self-sufficient. You understanding?
Yes, Prabhuji. Now I get it.
Actually, now, what is that? For us to, because we are not self-sufficient, for our happiness, we depend on outside. Outside means I need food, I need music, I need the touch, I need other things from outside. But Krishna is not like that. So one lecture I heard, Krishna deals with only Radharani because Radharani is his internal potency. Internal potency means what? And in your pocket there is a chocolate. You always take it and you eat it and put it back. So it is your chocolate. So these gopis are all expansions of Krishna, Radharani only. Radharani is nothing but his Swarup Shakti. That way is, so people, basically, the people say, Krishna enjoyed without social restrictions. But when you see philosophically, if you analyze, Krishna will not look anything outside of Krishna.
For Krishna, there is nothing external. Everything is within him.
I know, but for example, okay, this is the thing. We are all separate expansions. Vishnu Tattva is a Swa Amsa. We are Vibhinna Amsa. We are also within Krishna only, but we are separated. So, but especially what is that? Why Krishna is not dancing with anybody here in the middle world, 800 crore population? You are separated. Now you pray intensely. Radhashtami left. Radhashtami was over. When Radharani gives her grace, the Jiva Shakti becomes a Swarup Shakti. Expansion of Radharani. Then only Krishna will look at you. That element is there in you, then Krishna will look at you. Otherwise, he will not look at it. This is one point and everyone has to understand. How many of you are understanding? That Prabhu, I know who is this Prabhu asking this question? Sorry.
Prabhuji, I'm Sumit. I was in University of Cincinnati many years ago.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, no, yeah. So Sumitra, you understood, right? For example, why Krishna is not dancing with us? Because we are Jiva Shakti. Jiva Shakti is separated from Krishna. Jiva Shakti is separated from Krishna. But Krishna enjoys only within himself. That to enjoy within himself, that's why for that expansion, what he will do, he'll take that energy, he'll take it out. That will become Radharani.
Yes,
Understanding or not?
Yes.
So then that internal energy, he'll take it out. That's why when Krishna and energy together, it's Lord Chaitanya. When Krishna, that energy separate, it's Radha and Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
So why, for example, there are so many people, why Krishna doesn't enjoy with them? They're separated. But when you pray, Radharani, Mother, please, Radharani is happy with you. What she will do, she'll put her energy in you. Hladini Shakti. Then you will become Swarup Shakti of Radharani. Then, this is my element now. Because Radharani element is there. Then Krishna deals with you. That's why we need Radharani. How many of you are understanding?
Now I followed, Prabhu.
Thank you. So, antiseptic. Now this is the point. So, antiseptic means apapa with them. Sin will not touch Krishna. Lord Chaitanya, even Lord Chaitanya worshipped gopis. Why? Though, that's why I told, purifies like sun. Sun, I'll combine both. Let me explain. Sun, he evaporates water from the lakes. He evaporates waters from the mountains. Waters from the oceans. He will evaporate water from the ponds. But Krishna also evaporates water from the stool. Sun. But sun is not polluted. Likewise, initially, some gopis approached Krishna with amorous desire. But Krishna purified them. There are gopis different category. Munichari gopi, Sanchari gopi, all these, Srutichari gopis, they're all there. They approach Krishna because Krishna is so beautiful. But Krishna purified them. Because like above with them. The way sun is purifying the water from the stool, still sun is not contaminated. When gopis come closer, Krishna deals with them, they become purified. And finally, you can tempt Krishna with service. You cannot tempt Krishna with anything else. Understanding or not? That is apapa with them. Then, Suddham, this is prophylactic means apapa with them. What is apapa with them? Sin cannot touch him. Apichet Sudurachara, most condemned person can approaches Krishna, Krishna purifies him. Anything comes in contact with Krishna gets the qualities of Krishna. Krishna holds the conch. What is the color of the conch? White. Savuchakase Davalodara Peru Kramasya Adara Sona Sonima. When Krishna holds the conch will become blue. Conch gets the qualities of Krishna. Anyway, is the most sinful person. When he comes in contact with Krishna, he cannot contaminate Krishna. But instead, he is purified by Krishna's touch. That is prophylactic. In the previous one is antiseptic means Suddham. So whatever happens between Krishna and gopis is pure. It's not lust. It's love. Very pure. So even anybody approaches, Krishna purifies us without being contaminated. That is antiseptic and prophylactic. That is important. Papa with them. Who cannot purify, cannot appreciate Krishna? Demons. What is that verse? Naman dushkritanam muda prapadyante naradama maya pahrita jnana asurim bhavamacharita. People who are very fools and rascals. Lowest of the mankind. Demons, they cannot appreciate Krishna. So Prabhupada says, hey, these people have MA, BA, PhD. This is the word Prabhupada used. Their knowledge is taken away. Their knowledge is taken away. They are poorly informed. They don't have knowledge. They don't understand that Krishna is pure and spiritual. Isopnishat is very clear. I want everyone to appreciate. You're all listening or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
And those people are three modes fully tamoguna, rajoguna. They can't understand. The next verse. You know? Andam damat pravishyanti ye vidyam upasate avidyam upasate tato bhuya yavate tamo ya vidyayam rataha. Who will read the translation?
I will read, Prabhu.
Please.
Those who engage in the culture of nascent activities shall enter into the darkest region of ignorance. Worse still are those engaged in the culture of so-called knowledge.
So, avidya, vidya. You know? Can somebody read the first few lines? Oh, please continue reading first few lines.
This mantra offers a comparative study of vidya and avidya. Avidya or ignorance is undoubtedly dangerous, but vidya or knowledge is even more dangerous when mistaken or misguided. This mantra of Sri Ishopanishad is more applicable today than at any time in the past. Modern civilization has advanced considerably in the field of mass education, but the result is that people are more unhappy than ever before because of the stress placed on material advancement to the exclusion of the most important part of life, the spiritual aspect.
Yes. So, andha tama pravishanti. You know? So, what is that? Sure, if you know, if you're cultivating knowledge of ignorance, then what is the end result? You'll go to the darkest region of ignorance. Hare Krishna. You know? Worse still are those engaged in the culture of so-called knowledge. You know? For example, Prabhupada was against philosophers, scientists, especially bogus philosophers, scientists. You know, Einstein, Newton, they're all perfect, they're theists. But today, Prabhupada says, these days, scientists, we are going to find out soon. You'll become eternal. You will live eternally. And they will give false promises. So, let me show the presentation. Ignorance versus knowledge. Avidya. Avidya versus Vidya. What is more dangerous? Avidya or Vidya? So-called Vidya. Modern civilization, more advancement, but unhappy since neglect of spiritual aspect. Today, actually, let me tell you this. Universities, like Yale University, all these universities, they're all Christian evangelical centers. I want everyone to hear. Can you hear, please?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
And actually, 200 years ago, because of the progress of Kali Yuga, people were not coming to this, especially in the West. Ever since industrial revolution started in 15th century, people started, emphasizing on comforts. Let us make your life comfortable. Means yantra vidya. So what happened when the industrial revolution started? Slowly, hand machines were replaced with mechanical machines. Hand work is replaced with mechanical machines. Large scale production. So what happened when people are getting interested into those things? I want to make money that will make me happy. Slowly, what happened? This big university, so these big evangelical centers, people stopped coming. Then one guy got the idea. Why not we replace spiritual education with material education? Make the life more comfortable. We need spiritual education, but we don't need Monday to Friday every day, Yes, weekend half an hour is fine. Weekend 1 hour is fine. So probably these universities, I mean, all these Christian evangelical centers, they were converted universities with an idea. Weekend will run the church, or in the evening will run the church, but morning to evening will run the metal education. Good idea. So what they will do? Morning to evening, you study mathematics, physics, and chemistry, do the research, how to make better clothes, how to wear better clothes, better transportation, better facilities, better food products. So people liked it. But ceremoniously, what they will do? Even in church, we need to attend because end of the life, go back to Godhead. But in 100 years, what happened? The material education picked up very high. Different departments came in, engineering, that engineering, this engineering, mental, what is that? Science also, what is that? Sorry, what is that? Mind related.
Psychology.
So many departments of science grew. Slowly, people became so busy. First of all, evening church is removed. Evening church became a weekend church. And slowly what happened? Weekend church is also removed. Hey, we need a separate place because many people are not interested. Those people who are interested in church, they'll go there. Open separately. Then because you're getting a lot of money, your life has become better. People have good consciousness. By the time you come to the university, you're already Bible reader fully. So what said, I read Bible, I don't need to go and I can give class also. I'll go to church once a week, I'll give classes. But now we have to, we need to find out what is there in the atom. So the emphasis was there on research, Vidya in material knowledge. And slowly what happened? God is removed. And it's all about research into matter only. Then the research into matter makes you happy mentally. Makes you happy intellectually. I discovered it. But in this process, what happened? God is removed. What happened? Krishna is removed. So then what happened? What is the end result today? People are unhappy. Divorced. Mental problem. And a very important part of the life, we are sending our children to study 25 years. First of all, you don't use it most of the time. And you're giving all the money. Prabhupada says, actually, do you all know there is no word of terrorism 100 years ago? Terrorism was not there. Mental problem was never heard of. So all glories to the mental education. Avidya is bad, but Vidya relating to matter is also bad. You're understanding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, coach.
What is?
Prabhu, I'm sorry
I want to add one thing, please. Yes, bro, finish it otherwise.
Okay, actually, my question is that Vidya, I didn't understand. Avidya, I understand is material education. Vidya is spiritual education. But Vidya pointing towards Avidya, I didn't follow this point, Prabhu.
No, actually, let me tell you, I have just started Proji. I'm not touching Vidya or Avidya. What I'm trying to tell is, for example, technology came into existence to solve the problems. And to solve the problems with no moral values, with no spirituality. I'll give you a small example. We'll see one by one, Okay, what I'll do, I will not for the side, I will not show the screen, then we'll come. For example, with the technological development, life is becoming better. When life is becoming better, why do you need God? Morals are going to the trash can. 1982 is the first time Oxford allowed man and male students and female students to stay together. First time they allowed it. Why? Students are making, we cannot, To enjoy sex, we don't need to get married, you know. To enjoy sex, we don't need to get married. Fine. However, children are coming, contraceptives. Again, do research. Come out with contraceptives. Contraceptives, you're enjoying. Children are not coming. You're focusing on your education, making money, very good. But people, modern education is forgetting the karma. What is the end result? When you have extramarital relationship, I mean, relationship without authorization, that will bring bad karma, mental problem. If the relationship fails, suicidal tendency. Science doesn't address these problems. Now we'll see this. Okay. Now we'll discuss. What is more dangerous, avidya or vidya? So-called vidya. You know, actually, now can you? This is the first screen I said. The Prabhupada is writing. You know what is that? So-called vidya. What is so-called vidya? Modern civilization, more advancement, unhappy since neglect of spiritual aspect. Now I'll say. Actually, I'll tell you what is real vidya. Real vidya means what is temporary matter, what is permanent spirit, who is the controller of both, God. That is real vidya. What is taught in the universities? Real vidya is taught? No. Just manipulation of matter. Manipulation of matter. So the name actually Vidya, today what is taught in the universities is Vidya, but it's avidya only. What is real Vidya? What is temporary matter? What is permanent spirit? Who is the controller of both? God. Means body is temporary, means it's going to die. Spirit is eternal. But why are you stuck in the cycle of birth and death? Because you have an affinity for matter. Slowly get rid of that. Your affection for matter, get rid of that. And focus on spirit and God. Then you'll be purified, you'll go back to Godhead. You lead a life of morals. That is the true Vidya. But what is taught in the universities is Yantra Vidya. It is so-called Vidya, but it is actually avidya. You are understanding or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So just to fill your belly, electrical, mechanical, metallurgy, chemical, it's just to make money. To fill your belly, you need some craftsmanship. 100 years ago, okay, you're a carpenter, you're a plumber. It's in a small, the professions. But today, the professions increase like anything. But at the cost of spirituality. So what is real avidya? Forgetfulness of the real vidya. What is real vidya? What is matter, what is spirit, and the controller of both God. Real vidya means purification. If you read all the Upanishads, that's what they were taught in Gurukuls. They'll give you some craftsmanship, but they'll tell you, hey Guru, Prabhu, goal of life is to go back to Godhead. But you need to, okay, you are in mode of goodness. Okay, become Brahman. Become Brahman and learn mantras and help the society. Priest. Okay, I'm a Kshatriya. All right, do a manager. Become a manager. Vaishya, you do business. Shudra. Okay, you are Shudra. You serve, you do take up service. But goal of life is back to Godhead. You guys utilize your work to purify yourself. So teacher in the Gurukulas, you would give them one craftsmanship and real spiritual education. Out of 100, maybe 10 people will join full time. 90 people will marry, doing their work, carpentry, plumbing, all these things. But now what happened? Gurukulas are removed. Education. What is education? There is no spirituality, no moral values, nothing. So you have a lot of, what is that? Lot of material intelligence, how to manipulate. You make more money, congratulations. Next lifetime, you'll become a dog. Next lifetime you'll become a dog. That nobody cares. This lifetime you enjoyed. Why this is happening? Because spirituality is removed comfortably. Because world has become global. Past 20 years ago, it was removed from India also. Today, Indians want to be spiritual so that they can do well in career. The spirituality is needed so that you can do well in career. You'll be able to control your mind. You will not pick up bad habits. But the son says, I want to join full time. Parents say, no, don't do it. How many of you are understanding? Huh?
Understand.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Today, spirituality is given so that you will do well in material education. It is like cilantro in khichdi. You know, your so-called spirituality is about making you successful. That's it. If you learn spirituality, you will have morals. Then you will not divorce your wife. If you learn spirituality, you will not lose your energy. You will have focus. You will be able to focus nicely. Then you will do well in education. But suddenly, the boy says, Mom, I want to join full time. I learned more spirituality. Arey, udhar mat jao. Why? Today, parents are also purchasing avidya only. Parents are happy if you become a professor in America. Parents are miserable if you join full time. Understanding or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
What is the end result? 70% of marriages are divorced. Mental problem everywhere. And suicidal rate is 10th leading cause of death in America is suicide. And cancer is an epidemic. Diabetes is an epidemic. Why? Because we are not going for real education. What is real education? I want to go back to Godhead. So let me utilize human life to purify my existence. Even if boy is becoming ready, parents are हल्ला गुल्ला कर देते हैं मत जाओ ऐसा करने का. Can somebody read examples of avidya? Okay, can somebody read what is real vidya? Second one. Can you see my cursor?
Supreme Lord is proprietor of everything.
Everything. Supreme Lord is a proprietor of everything. So you realize you're not the body but spirit, soul, and serve Krishna. That is the real vidya. What is real avidya? Next one. Can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Forgetfulness of this is fact.
That's it. When you forget this, when you forget Krishna, what happens? You will come in the center. You will come in the center means what? Your lust will come in the center. Then what do you need for you to satisfy the lust? Money. Money means you need a profession. Profession means just life means Hiranyakashipu, money and sex life. That is Hiranyakashipu. In other words, today everyone is Hiranyakashipu only. University is making Hiranyakashipu only. Can somebody read examples of avidya? Examples of avidya.
Advanced civilization.
Good.
Advanced civilization is godless but more dangerous than less educated.
Yes. Why? Advanced civilization is all about how to make money and enjoy, like Hiranyakashipu. Professor is telling, make money, you'll be happy. I want them to read a seventh canto. Hiranyakashipu is never happy. People don't know that. What is the second point?
Karmi is 99% of modern.
That's it.
society.
Today, actually, no, I heard in a lecture, very nice lecture. What is that lecture I heard? Farmers are paid more money than they can make for not growing crops. Why? If you grow crops too much, demand is so, the supply is high, demand is less. Then what happens? Price falls down. So who is paying farmers not to grow crops? The students, MITs and IITs, Harvards, because the economics is all about the demand and supply. Greed, greed, greed. You know, every day, what is that? New Zealand, they dump milk in the ocean. Why? So much milk is there, then the price of the milk goes down. Hare Krishna. I have a question for all of you. If you
Yes.
grow tobacco, you'll get 10 lakhs per year. If you grow rice, you'll get 1 lakh per year. If you grow turmeric, we call it, American they call it turmeric, you'll get 9 lakhs per year. Which one you'll grow? You'll get 2 crops. Huh?
Greedy people will grow tobacco.
Tobacco.
But don't use the word greedy people. We all will grow tobacco only.
Everybody will grow tobacco.
Ah. So a day will come, 1 kg rice will become $1,000 also. Why? Greed. Because of the university education. What is university telling? Make money, you'll be happy. Then, okay. So what is categories of Adya? Maya Bharata Jnana, self-made gods. Self-made gods means, see, atheistic demons, self-made gods, accept ordinary rich men as God but neglect Supreme Personality of Godhead. Think God is in Maya. Hare Krishna. When Ambani's son is married, whole world, all Indians will know Ambani's son is married. Wow. Today, genuine sadhaka, no, who is worshipable society? You know, if you have a lot of money, you are worshipable. And what is that? If you have, if you are a cinema star, you have a lot of sex appeal, you are worshipable. These are all self-made gods. That is avidya. Mundane educators, Vedavadrata. What is mundane educators? Make money, you'll be happy, make money, you'll be happy. And can you read this? Gross sense gratifiers. Can you read this?
Hard, hard working, like as stupid. Their learning is dangerous, like cobra jewel, dead body, patchwork of activities to cover miseries of material existence.
Okay, now let me explain. You know, so you have to keep on working very hard. Let me tell you. In Michigan, ants work only 5 months. Because summer is only 5 months. Do you see ants working throughout the life? In India, ants work 8 months because rainy season is 4 months. But did you see anyone working, any animal working after 6 o'clock in the night? But humans, production support. All night. So what is that? Just because university convinced you. If you make money, you'll be happy. You know? So your knowledge, first thing actually I tell you. And industrial revolution, they found gunpowder. With that gunpowder and guns, London started conquering the world. Yes. So what is that learning? Invention of gunpowder is what? Like a dangerous like cobra jewel on the head of cobra. So first lesson of Gita is you're not the body but spirit soul. What is the metal education telling? You are this body. You enjoy nicely. Mandanam lokaranjanam. Haribhakti Suddhodaya. That's why the first lesson of Gita is so difficult to realize today. You know, people come to the Bhagavad Gita class fully decorated. People come to the Bhagavad Gita class fully decorated. Bhakti Ruksha program. Hey, but Krishna is telling you are not the body, you're spirit soul. So, what is that? You know, what is that? Today, different people, no spirituality. ISKCON gurus are there like that. What is that? Bridge preaching. They give you nice, you know, there is no God, but they'll give you patchwork. how to control the mind. I'm also like that, honestly speaking. So sad. How to control, if you control your mind, these are the techniques. Actually, I'm giving class in Ford day next week. They said, no religion, huh? All right. I asked them, I have a book called Bhagavad Gita. Can I mention it or not? That lady said, if you are quoting from book, you can mention it, not a problem. But no religion. I said, all right. What is my thing? When they see me, I'll speak the importance of spirituality, they'll take it up. They want the benefit from Bhagavad Gita, but they don't want a God. They don't want religion. No, 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 no. So apranasya dehasya mandalam lokaranjanam. What is this? There's all the knowledge where God is not there is like a decoration of the dead body. What is the use? Useless. What is the end result today? People are very depressed, frustrated, dissatisfied. So you get a boil. So this is the thing, I'll always mention this. Why Ganga is polluted, Yamuna is polluted, all the rivers in America are polluted? Because the arts are polluted. We're spending 25 years in avidya only. Mechanical engineer, electrical engineer. What is that? Doctor. Which doctor? Psychiatrist. First of all, why are the problems coming? Because art is impure. How many of you are listening? How many of you are understanding?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Understand.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, actually, honestly speaking, illiterate farmer is not doing that much damage. Avidya is not doing so much damage in the society today. What is doing the damage society today? What is doing the damage? What so-called Vidya, what we think Vidya, that is doing the damage, more damage to the society. Sumit Prabhu, you agree or not?
Agreed, Prabhu.
Material education.
Material education, exactly. Material education, we are thinking it is Vidya. It is not Vidya, it is Avidya. Real education is spiritual education. Who will read? Nobody. Actually, I'm inspired to tell this point. You want to hear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
It may be a little late, but actually, Maneka Gandhi approached one day. His Holiness Radhana Swami was in the airport, 93, 94, 93. Swamiji, what you people are doing? Ganga is polluted, Yamuna is polluted. You guys travel in the cars, AC cars. She put him on the spot. And she is also Union Minister for Environment. Maharaj said, Mataji, she said, hey, you're not doing anything. I'm spending 700 crores to clean Ganga and Yamuna. Maharaj said, Mataji, why are Ganga and Yamuna polluted? Today hearts are polluted. Today hearts are polluted. Hearts are polluted, and you're using all the taxpayers' money to clean Ganga and Yamuna, but again they'll be polluted. By the original source, you are not removing the pollution from the heart of the people. You are not removing pollution from the heart of the people. We are not sitting in the AC cars. We go homes, we go travel, and we try to remove the impurity. We try to remove pollution from the hearts. If you apply medicine on the boil come on the right hand. Because blood is corrupt. Mataji, what you are doing? Without purifying the blood, you are applying the medicine on the boil. So your taxpayers ka money uda raha hai. After 2 years, Ganga will be polluted. We are applying the solution to the source. We are purifying the hearts. Real spirituality is purification of the heart. That is true Vidya. If you people, you take a vow to purify yourself, you are telling people chant the holy name. It's not like a chanting the holy name is not like a what do you call what is that? I'm not getting that word. Ritual. Thank you. That is a ritual. Chanting the holy name is not a ritual. Hey, it will purify your heart. You will do better. When your heart is purified sufficiently, you'll do better. That's what I want to tell. So anyway, we will continue on this next week. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavad.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Dandavad pranam.
Thank you,
Dandavad, Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Dandavad pranam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.